Alright guys, I had changed some things around the van. If you guys can see, I no longer have the sticker wall. I decided to put these things in, make it more convenient to get all the things I need. Charger, battery holder, and then this DeWalt 100-watt inverter. Right now I have it connected from here to the serial lighter, and it does power up the charger. Usually what it would happen with smaller ones, it wasn't able to charge the batteries on these. It wasn't powerful enough. So this one does work. And then here's the back side. You're able to connect USBs. Powers on and off. But for right now, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and put this here on the window. I'm basically gonna go ahead and cut it to the right dimensions to the window. Cover that one and then cover this one so people don't see it from the outside. Down. Alright guys, all I did was just put some zip ties. I don't want to put spray because I don't like how that looks, so I'm able to take this off in the future. So now it looks a little bit better. I mean, it looks kind of ghetto, but it's better than nothing. So I'm also going to go ahead and cover the back. I'll probably do that when I get home tonight. And then go ahead and throw this away. Some of you guys might be asking why I'm putting that on the windows. And the simple answer is I'm still coming out here to the Bay Area. As you all know, with all this riots going on around, and it's getting crazy. And I'm still coming out here to the Bay Area. Right now I'm in San Jose, close to San Mateo area. So what I decided to do is try to cover the windows so people really don't see what I have inside the van. Just a little precaution, you can say. I know it probably won't do anything if somebody tries to vandalize it or whatever, but it's just something that'll probably help. But yeah, I mean, hopefully everybody's staying safe out there. Right now I just pulled up to the job site. I have an AC down that is not working properly. So we're gonna go ahead and get in there, see what we find, and see if we're able to learn something new. Yeah, see? You're not able to see inside. I love these little hooks. All you have to do is just basically boom. Got some new gloves because I've been so many people have been telling me how come I don't wear gloves, so I'm gonna go and start wearing some gloves. I prefer this ones instead of the rubber ones. Your hands won't get as sweaty. So go ahead and put this. Alright guys, so what I was told is that one unit is leaking down below. I did check that out and there's a bunch of water on the tiles. So came up to the roof. As you guys can see, this one's dripping water. So most likely gonna be this one, because I did notice that the leak was around this area, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be this system. Look at all that water. Alright, so a couple things. The evaporator is not iced up, so I know it's not low on Freon. Belt's good, but I'm gonna go ahead and check the tension on it too. So it's most likely gonna be a clogged up drain line. So let's go ahead and just open all of them up. I don't know if you guys can notice, but the belt and the wheel are spinning really slow. The shaft over there is pretty open, so I might go ahead and adjust it. Let me go ahead and turn it off. Look at that. Look how loose this thing is. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the PVC here so I can go ahead and blow it out. Probably just cut it here and then put a coupling. Get a coupling. I also brought coil cleaner so I can at least try and wash that coil because it looks pretty bad. Oh, where's the water outlet? I see a hose, but all right guys, so apparently there's no water up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and check down there. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some down there, so I'll probably do that last. I'll probably wash the coil last. And now let's go ahead and cut this PVC. Probably cut right here. There you go. Look at that. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and use the water hose to go ahead and clear it out. So now let's go ahead and take care of that pulley. So I don't know if you guys can tell, you guys can see the little curve inside. So this thing definitely needs replacement. Look at that, you guys can see right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to adjust it, close it down a little bit to get them up and going. Oh yeah. Damn. So basically this thing just needs the deep maintenance. I mean, I'm gonna have to measure this so we can go ahead and build one at the shop. Yeah, this thing's super cakey. All right guys, let's go ahead and hook up the water hose, cleaner, and go ahead and start washing this thing out. Since this is a pretty thick coil, I'm gonna go ahead and just wash it from the inside out and power it is off. So alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just let it sit there for like 5 minutes. Let it do its thing. Clear the drain. There you go. So I'm not going to go ahead and use glue on this one, just in case if it ever gets clogged up again, they can just break it apart and do their thing. This one's kind of an angle, so I'm gonna try and bring it down a little bit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fix that last. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's kind of an angle.
So I'm gonna go ahead and let this unit run, see what we get. Right now inside the building it's about 80 something degrees. It's pretty hot inside, so it's gonna be running under a big load. I'm gonna go ahead and let it run a couple minutes, and then in the meantime I'm gonna check this one because the breaker keeps tripping. So I was originally here for that leaking unit, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a quick check. If it's something simple, go ahead and do it right now. If it's something more major, go ahead and call the office, see what they want me to do, because I have other calls I gotta go do. So one thing I noticed is that the breaker was tripped. So shut it off. I'm gonna go and check the compressor, check the blower motor, things like that, and basically just go one thing at a time. So power is off. Let me go ahead and check the compressor. Again guys, power is off. I checked on the contactor, no voltage whatsoever. So let's go ahead and check this one to ground. All right, that one's beeping, so that's one. That one's gonna be your common side, and also the start shorted. Let's check the run. So the run's fine. All right, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do just to verify, I'm gonna go ahead and sand down the copper line. That way I'll get a proper reading, just to make sure. I'm also going to go ahead and check on a different ground just to be extra sure. So I'll go ahead and put it on the bolt, check again, grounded, not grounded. All right, so we got a back compressor. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this disconnected, put some more tape on it, make sure it's all protected, and then just turn it on. That way at least they have the fan. So get the information of the compressor. So this is something that Chris from HVACR videos always talks about, is always try to hear your surroundings. And that's when having headphones and things like that kind of affects you, especially if you're newer to the trade. I was able to tell that this unit has been running just by hearing it, you know what I mean? I wasn't hearing anything whatsoever. So I just came here, opened up the panel, found a trip. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check that unit out. So imagine if I would have left, that we would have been called out again for another unit in the same store when I could have just taken care of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the fan on only, disconnect the compressor, so they can at least have that fan. Let's check this one. 51. $75. So that's about a 20-degree split. I'm gonna go ahead and let it run some more, let it do its thing. Nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave it like this, guys, with the tape on top, zip tie, and then probably put another one on top. I don't want to cut those tips because those are the heavy duty ones, so I don't want to throw those away. So I'll probably put another zip tie right here. So shut it off again, guys. Right when the unit was about to turn on, I noticed that the pulley is wide open. So The belt was completely loose also. Man, this thing's in bad shape too. What size is it? It's a AP35. So let me go ahead and close that down, and I'm also going to go ahead and recommend a pulley for this unit. Blower doesn't look that bad on this one though, so let's get the Allens. Just look how worn out this thing is. Damn. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust it, guys, try to pull it down a little bit so we can at least get some airflow going through. But I'm also gonna go ahead and recommend this. And yeah, everything else looks all right. I mean, the unit's pretty beat up, but it's what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video, guys. Like I said, we got a bad compressor, we got 2 pulleys that are out, and then we also got to replace the 2 belts because they're pretty worn out. I won't be able to record the other calls because the other calls are kind of the type of calls that you really can't record. You got to get done quick. So yeah, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Peace.